Hey, y'all. I was playing with yarn. Imagine that. Me playing with yarn. Well, I got these little plastic rings, and they came in this package, but it was in a box of something I got from a yard sale. I don't know what to do with them. I don't even know what they're for. I hear that people make Roman shades, but with the expensive Roman shades, I can see why they do it. But I'd rather not. Anyway, I got out a box of stuff and I started playing with them. And let me show you what I learned. Get you out however many you got. It don't matter. The count's not going to matter. And I think it was like back in the 70s, late 70s maybe, we were crocheting around everything. So do y'all know how to make a standing double stitch? Slip knot on the hook. Yarn over, go through whatever you want to stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, 2 and 2. That's how you make a standing stitch. But we're going to go through these rings, and I am going to make 4 double crochet. Right there. It's 3 and 4. Oops. Well, I tell you I'm going to, but it doesn't appear I did. There's 4. I'm going to make a 3-chain picot. So there's 1, 2, 3. Go back through the base of those stitches. Slip to close. There's your little picot. Make 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to add another one. We're going to do that standing stitch again. I know it do get a little fiddly when you're learning, and the rings make it even more fiddly, but we're going to carry on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 3-chain picot. 1, 2, 3. Back through the base of that stitch and slip to close. There's your little picot. 4 more doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think I'm going to do 1 more, just show y'all what's going on. Standing double crochet into the ring. And if y'all wondering about this yarn I'm using, this is some that I dyed myself. Just because I wanted to know how the process worked. My friends that dye yarn professionally and do it as a business got no fear of me. No, I'll never be as good at it as they are, and I kind of lack the want to do it, but here's me. I have to know how to do stuff. I have to know. I made cheese once. Also, the people that make the cheese have no fear of me ever wanting to do it again, but gotta know stuff. So there's 3 and 4. 3-chain picot, slip to close, 4 more doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is what you have so far. Let me get these out of the way. We're not going to use them this time, but you can make this out as long as you want to. I was fooling with the idea of making a curtain for my office, and by office I generally, generously, that's what I call my storage room. It's a storage room with a desk, so therefore it is my office, right? No, it's a storage. We're going to double crochet 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 1. And then we're going to go 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip over to the next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 1, 4 more. How'd you know? 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just so y'all know, when I'm done, I'm going to wash and dry this. I'm going to put it through the washer and dryer just so I know and you'll know that it'll survive the wash. I haven't looked up any statistics on these, but they are made of washable nylon. Okay, but it doesn't give any washing instructions on the package. There's 3, 4, chain 1, and 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, you can close this now with a slip stitch, or you can choose to close that off whenever you sew in your tail. You can just make that all work in there just right. But that's what it does. Now, I'm not going to chain or anything. I am going to just turn my work, and I'm going to slip over to that chain 1 space. 3, 4, and into that chain 1 space. I'm going to slip there. Chain 2 or however many you want. If it looks better with a chain 3 under your hand, everybody's hand works different. I'm going to do 4 double crochets, and that first chain up counts. So there's 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 1. Back in that same one, that same space, we're going to do 4 doubles. See, that's all there is to this pattern to repeat it. And there's, whoops, oh look, I'm so glad I looked back. You know, I got to do that once in a while. I'm of a certain age where one forgets. So, there you go. 4, chain 1, 4. Skip all the way over to the next chain 1 space. And 4 double stitches in that chain 1 space. So this is what I was thinking about for making a curtain for the office. But making it, of course, much wider. And, oh my goodness, apparently can't run my mouth and my hook at the same time. 3 and 4. Come all the way over to that next chain 1 space. 4 DC, 4 DC. Yeah, but that yarn dyeing was an experience. Now, I thought it was going to be messy and difficult and all that stuff, and it really wasn't that messy because I read the instructions. I don't always do that, but this time I did. See, I think when I weave in the tail, I'm going to be able to smooth that out and make it match the smoothness of the other side. I think I will. So I'm turning and I'm slipping back over. That's what we're going to do at each end of this project. So I did figure out something to do with these plastic rings, and I kind of like it. Let me see. Yeah. Curtains, tiebacks, craft items. I'm reading the back of the deal here, but no washing instructions. Of course not, because who would want to make an item of clothing and not be able to wash it. But it didn't specifically say it was for clothing. Well, you know what? I'm just going to wash it. I do dumb stuff so you don't have to. You know, it's like I tell my siblings, of whom I have many, I also do those TikTok recipes. I do that stuff so you don't have to. But you know what? Some of those TikTok recipes have been pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, what do you think? Do y'all like that? Let me get that out of the road. I'll weave that in so the edges will match. You have a built-in border. Your bottom has a built-in border. And when I go up top to finish it, let me just get over there and I'll show you how I'm going to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not ready to do that yet. 4 double crochet, chain 1, 4 double crochet. I can say it, but apparently I can't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I'm going to slip over to that chain space, which is kind of tiny. Or I didn't make it. Probably I didn't make it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And just as a reminder, folks, anything you learn here on Stranger Stitches, like any patterns and stuff I give you, they are yours to do with as you please. So on the final edge, I am going to do those picots just as I did on the first row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip all the way over to your chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 3 chain picot, slip to the bottom of that chain. There's your picot. 4 more stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's what it looks like. I would block it just a little bit to get those points nice and straight, because the ones where you did the slip stitch are going to be more pointy. But I gotta block it all up and make it all even. So I'm gonna go run this through the washing machine and see what happens. Be right back. So half an hour later, we're back. Here's how I washed it. Ran it through the machine, cold and gentle, just as you would wash any knit. There was no shrinkage. Of course, I didn't expect any because this is super wash. And of course, I washed it with some other dark stuff. I won't waste an entire machine full of water just for something this size. I'm completely pleased. Also, my dye held. So I'm kind of happy about that too. Anyway, we started with some rings and wound up with this. I think it's kind of pretty. I'll hope you try it. And if you do, Post some pictures, tag me in them. I would love to see what y'all do with this. That's me for today. Thanks, y'all.